using the, are we live?
Blah, 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 blah.
Are we not using the, microphone?
No, because
The microphone?
The microphone?
Have you heard, there's like this, cook from England and she's...
What? There's a spider! There's a spider! My man.
She's talking about microwaving some chocolate to melt it, and she goes, put it in the microwave.
Where's she from?
She's British.
They be saying the weirdest stuff. They really make fun of us.
I don't know if that's a British thing. I think that's just a her thing. Her trying to sound fancy.
They make fun. Aluminium? Shut up.
Crazy.
Shut up.
Zebra?
Shut up.
But I get that. I love that this is all gonna be this is all gonna be on that episode.
I'm sorry, there's a spider.
Should we say hello?
Oh, welcome back to a good podcast. My name is Natalie.
I'm Stephanie.
And this is our show.
Natalie was killing a spider just a minute ago.
Microwave.
Microwave.
This sounds like something you would say on purpose.
She's popping in the microwave.
What is she popping?
I don't know.
Noodles?
Nah, it was chocolate. She melted.
Oh.
You listen.
You want to hear the nastiest thing?
Yes.
This is what I was telling you that I was going to tell you, but I didn't tell you yet.
Tell me.
Stephanie.
Oh no, is it bad?
It's bad, but not in like a bad way.
But it's bad.
But it's so nasty and weird. So I saw this little tidbit, this little clip, and this man in this suit. This man, his name is Timothy Chalamet, and he is gonna play Willy Wonka. What? What the hell?
First of all, why are they making another movie?
I don't know.
There's no need.
There's no need. No one's asking for it.
I wish people would start coming up with new movie ideas and stop rebooting movies.
That would be great.
Because that's so lazy and dumb. And they're always terrible. Usually. I just can't handle it.
Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka. If I could pull it up, look it up. It'll pop up.
The thing is, I feel like he will be weird. It's not
his
role.
Nasty. And he's young. He's too young for that, isn't he? Isn't he for old men a little bit? This role.
How the freak you spell Chalamet?
First of all, I didn't even know how you spell his first name. Honey. He is from France.
Oh.
Chalamet is like...
He don't sound like he's from France.
He can speak French.
Well, good for him. But he ain't got the accent.
Well, I think he was born here, but he's like...
Very
French.
Wow.
He's like... Fist in the
him.
ass of France.
Well...
You know the director of Dune is French, and they like have conversations, and Zendaya's like, I wish I knew what the fuck they were saying.
I think I have heard this. My eyes itching so much.
You heard it because I told you. Chalamet is Chaleellll.
No, come again one more time.
It's like CHALMMMETTT. I don't know. Just look at Wonka. It is the nastiest looking thing.
What?
Timothy, please stop. You ought to know better, Timothy. You're a grown man.
He's a good actor, but why does he do this?
He's a grown man.
I've seen this picture, but I didn't know that's what the hell was happening.
Wait, what? Let me see. Yeah. Look at that.
Uh-oh. Not what we were looking for.
There's a scene that came out. There's a little tidbit somebody's filming.
Why?
He was singing. He's singing.
Oh, no. Is it good? Is he good?
People are saying it's good, but that's just because they want that D. I don't think it's good. I think it's weird.
I don't understand. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe we will eat our words. But I don't know.
I kind of want to refuse to watch that. I kind of want to protest that.
I don't get why they needed to make another one though.
But if they did, why the hell they casted him in that? Anybody else? Army Hammer. Well, he's weird.
Army Hammer scares the shit out of me.
And Willy Wonka's scary.
Not as bad as Willy Wonka was not a cannibal. When
You
he
don't
did
know.
say something about
You
cannibalism,
don't know.
do you remember that part? And he's like, everything in here is edible, including me. But that is cannibalism. Maybe they should have cast an Army Hammer. Y'all know Army Hammer is a cannibal?
I got a big brain, and I use it sometimes.
He scares the shit out of me.
Army Hammer is just scary looking. Even if he wasn't a cannibal.
I think he's handsome, and I always thought he was handsome until I found out that he was not cool. Sorry.
I didn't like him.
I'm sorry.
I need to get your opinion on something.
Okay, what is it?
I talked about this last night on my spam story. I don't know if you saw it. About Peck.
Pectorals?
Yeah, but what? Twitching! Pec twitching!
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't like it. I
See?
say, what the fuck is that?
See, I don't even.
If I was ever with a guy and he did that, I'd be like, stop it right now.
Ugh, nasty.
I'd say, why?
It's nasty.
It's so weird. And I don't. Would men like it if I figured out how to do that with my boobs? I feel like they wouldn't. Would they like it?
It depends on what they're
fucking weird.
Well, they ain't got nothing to bounce. Is the thing. You see
It's
what I'm
just like-
saying? It's just like it looks like your heart's beating on both sides of your chest.
I think I caught the deal. Because I remember you going do do do, but I don't remember. Yeah, that is really weird. And I love Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but every time he does that, I get a little sick.
See, because I had to get your opinion as a straight woman because I need to know.
I think some people enjoy it, but I don't.
But what for? What is it doing?
I don't know. I don't understand. And this is coming from the straightest woman that walks the earth.
And I think it's borderline, like, revolting.
I don't like it. I think it's gross. I'm like...
It's really weird, and it feels like they're trying to talk to me with them.
I don't know. When they're, like, too muscular, you know what I'm talking about? It's kind of gross.
Yes, it is.
Like, I like muscular dudes. I think being muscular is very attractive. But it comes to a point when it's too much.
Sorry to
It's
be
kinda
body
scary.
shaming, but...
I mean, that's just
my dick.
That's just my preference, personally.
But also, it's not like they're wasting away in the lands of no womanhood.
That's right.
Because they're too muscular.
Just because I don't perfectly.
Yeah, we talked about
I'm sure
it.
they're doing fine.
They're doing fine.
And they're men, so they're definitely doing better than I
They're
am.
doing
So.
fine. Maybe
Anyway.
if you went to some counseling instead of the gym, you'd get a lady.
I don't know. See, but I think to a point when you get that... Well, okay, let me rephrase. There is a point when you get too muscular, but I think a lot of times when that happens is because you're on steroids.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure.
To that point.
I had a steroid once
I had steroids
for
shot
my bee sting.
in my ass. So it was
Me
actually in my
too.
lower back.
Mine was in
I'm
my ass.
sciatica. So... Anyway, what else should we talk about?
I had a bee sting and I got it in my ass. And
You got a bee sting in your ass?
No. Remember when my
Oh yeah, I remember this now. I was like,
I had to get a steroid shot in my ass,
I was like, when did this happen?
and I thought it was gonna go on my arm because I'm not a fucking doctor, and if I've got a bee sting in my arm, I would think the shot would go in the arm.
No, they usually put it into like the thickest part of your hip or your butt.
Well, they didn't tell me that, and the woman came in with the shot and she said, "Pull
drop,
down your pants."
Drop your drawers.
And I said, "Jesus, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, Stacy."
Who's Stacy?
From a Goofy movie. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, Stacy.
I thought she said baby.
I thought he said Stacy.
I thought he said baby.
Anyway. Illuminati confirmed. Let's talk about Adele.
Did she release anything else other than that little snippet?
Well, she went live. I have to show you these TikToks of her going live because they're the funniest.
Are they
things.
funny?
They're because she don't know. She's never been live before.
Oh,
On Instagram.
sounds like
Hello.
me.
She's
like, what the fuck is going on?
She's like, I don't know. Someone's inviting me to the room, and there was she's like, I don't know how to get in the room. And then somebody in the comments goes, "What's your next album gonna be about?" And she looks dead in the camera. She goes, "Divorce, babe, divorce."
I love her.
It's so funny.
Do you know what really pissed me off?
What pissed
When she lost all that weight,
I want to talk about
and
it.
everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, she's
Oh!
so beautiful," and I was like, "She was always beautiful."
Stephanie, I almost posted something up on my spam last
She
night about
was-
the same thing.
She was so pretty. I always
She's
thought
always
she-
been hot.
Even at her heaviest, when she first came on the scene, I always thought she was
always
so pretty.
been hot. If you did not think Adele was hot before when she was fat, you should not be talking about her now in any way.
That's true.
Just
Now I feel bad. I feel like people are gonna say that it's unfair that, like, what we were said about being too muscular. They're gonna be like,
but like I said, they're not facing nothing
that's
being
true.
too muscular.
If you're too muscular, see that's
If you
that's-
ain't-
this is a lot of things. People do
Talk.
this kind of shit when they're like, "Oh, you can't say this, but then say another thing." Well, if one person is being like
discriminated
against or marginalized or treated poorly because of something like their weight or their skin color or anything like that, their sexuality, maybe they should get more attention. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
You know
and
what I'm
also
saying?
it's like it's just the fact that like men who are too muscular, and too muscular is also from our opinion.
Yeah.
That is not like a term. Okay, like fat is a term. Too muscular is just like an
Whatever.
opinion, but they are not going to receive any hate for that.
Yeah, no one's
know what
gonna
I mean?
get on their Instagram and be like, "You're disgusting.
Yeah.
You should kill yourself."
Yeah,
Which happens to fat girls all the time.
exactly.
So now that I've said that, I mean, but I don't know. That's like when people are like, Black Lives Matter, don't all lives matter?" I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It's not even.
It's
you're
not-
missing
you're
the whole
not
point.
even in the same ballpark, dude.
Exactly.
Like, someone explained it to me once, and it was like, if everybody is at a dinner table and everybody has food, but like this guy named Jake, sure. And Jake is like...
Jake doesn't deserve no food.
But listen, he says, "I'm hungry, I deserve food." And then the other people with food say, everybody deserves food, and they keep eating. But Jake still doesn't have food. So,
That's
that's
the
how
issue.
it goes. Think about it that way, because that helped me.
I got you. She did play, just going back to the fucking song. She did play some of it on her Instagram Live.
Was it good? Was it good?
It's really good. Divorce, babe, divorce.
I love her. She, not only is she so pretty, she's so
She's
funny. She's
I love
so
her accent.
funny. Free donuts, one with sprinkles,
One with powdered sugar. That's not
She's
actually.
so funny. Powdered sugar.
I love her
like a
accent.
drunk French guy, Natalie.
Powdered sugar. Her and Jodie Comer's accent are my favorite British accents.
Where is she from?
Jodie Comer?
Yeah.
She is from somewhere in England. But they call it a Scouse accent, and that's some kind of area in England, but I don't know where it
It's
is.
like, you can't say English accents. There's like 10 million of them.
Yeah. She's got a really, I can't even impersonate
Me mom and dad.
Me mom and dad. She says me, like pirates used to back in the day. Like me mom, me dad. Me dad in the back. She said that before. I'm trying to think of stuff that she said. There was one, she was at an event and there was another interviewer that had her same accent, and her name was also Jodie, and they started talking about that. But then the interviewer, the accent got thicker and thicker, and she's like, "My name is Jodie."
So funny.
Me mom and me
I
dad.
wonder if any British people sit around, but they don't admire our accents. They're like,
They hate us.
Rightfully so.
They hate
Americans.
us. They hate us.
I get it when people make fun of us, because sometimes you get embarrassed. A lot of times, I'm like, I think about it, and I'm like, oh my freaking god, I'm from South, and I'm American.
I'm from South. I'm from the
I'm
South.
from Southern U.S. and I'm
And
sad,
from Kentucky.
and I'm really embarrassed.
Because sometimes, like, if you say you're from the South, they'll be like, "Oh, like Texas."
Because they think,
No, Kentucky.
That was me. Oh, it's my sister.
What does she need?
She probably should send me a TikTok. I think about that sometimes, and I get really sad. Like, I'm afraid that I'm gonna meet someone and be like, "Oh, I'm from Kentucky," and they'll be like, assume that I'm an asshole.
Yeah, which I can't blame them
No. I'm not gonna
Honestly.
get mad. I just don't want that to happen.
for. I don't either.
'Cause I'm not an asshole.
We should come from somewhere else. We should, like,
So I'm afraid when we
maybe
go-
Ohio.
When we go on the road, no, maybe we should tell people, because then they'll be like, "Oh, not everyone is an asshole."
Oh, well, I don't care what they think. They can think that. It's safer that way. I'm just kidding.
Wait, can I use that? I'm gonna put them on all.
They don't fit on my fingers.
They fall off my fingers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shoot, you got smaller hands than me.
I got tiny hands. Give me a fucking marker. Okay. What's your favorite accent?
I don't know. I like Scottish accents a lot. I like Irish accents a lot. No. What? What's your favorite? This got really awkward.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
Oh, bread. Actually, Natalie.
My favorite accent
Yeah.
is Canadian. About. We've had two different people.
Canadians.
We had two different people say
Remember when
about.
Ashton used to call Canada Canada? Do you remember this?
Did she do that on purpose?
I don't know. No, I think it was like in maybe it was before we were all really close, but it was like early middle school, and I heard her say it, and I was like, And then I sometimes still say it.
I feel like I've also said that.
Canadian. And I'm like, shit.
hide. Maybe like a Swedish accent. Klarna. For easy sounds.
I love go to my friends Hannah and Shelby. We love to shop together. For easy songs. The ones, the twists, the 3 times. So on the 4th time you say, I am finished.
You know, Trixie is coming out with Trixie Mattel is coming out with a motel. Trixie Motel.
We should go stay in that motel.
It's in Palm Springs, and you know that it's thousands and thousands of dollars,
Probably.
but I will be going at some point.
We'll get rich eventually.
Well, we can go out on the road.
Yeah.
When we're out on the road, because we'll have a lot of extra money.
Hopefully.
Well, I need to look into them jobs.
I pray. I'm going to apply to them, all 3 of them tonight.
Let me know. Send me the links, because I lost the links.
Oh.
I need to get good jobs.
I have, like, the things screenshotted and type them up. I'm going to apply. So that way I can work at Candace's and get like $300 a week and then make a shit ton of money also.
Yeah. I am pretty close to quit my job at this point.
I'm sorry, Nat.
No, it's okay.
Well, I mean, if you get one of those jobs,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
then you can because money.
Oh, he talked about dropping my pay today.
Girl, you got to get a different
We've
job.
lost a bunch of people at my job, and I am an office manager, and my pay for some reason is not like consistent. It's based on production in the office, even though I pay his ass, my father, so much money, more than 3 times more than I make, but he ain't getting no pay cut. I'm the one getting a pay cut. If I go below a certain amount of money, I will quit. Like, no questions asked, I'm gone. Because it's like, I can't.
But I'll apply to all 3 of them and I'll like let you know. Because why not? I mean, and it would be better to get the job now and to have it and get used to it.
Yeah.
Because then when we leave, we'll just have a job that can
We'll
go
just
anywhere.
have a job.
Right. I'm so excited.
The
I know that
van.
we talk about this, but I think about it every day of my life.
Exactly. It's our show.
I wake up in the morning and I'm like,
Guess what? I'm going to wake up one
I'm
day.
gonna wake up in a van and like I think about what I'm gonna eat in the van and the YouTube videos we're gonna film and how I'm gonna paint and meditate and everything. And we're going to the Redwood Forest.
Yes.
And I think about that every day.
Yes. Speaking of our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The next video.
It's gonna be funny.
It will. Yes. Are we doing the cooking one next?
We can.
Next time on our YouTube channel, we're gonna be cooking pizzas. But it's a challenge. And then I came up with an idea today of a blindfolded coffee taste challenge for Coffee Snob. Read a chapter, baby.
Can we make like a trophy for the Coffee Snob winner?
I can make one out of clay. I have to go buy clay. I made your birthday present. Her birthday's coming up.
I'll be
She's almost 23. How does that feel? Talk about this.
Old woman. That's what
Talk
I
about
feel
23.
Like. It feels weird. I know that I'm still really young, but it feels funny. I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I've never felt like young.
23 years old.
I don't know. I've never felt young. So
I feel the same.
like even when I was little, I felt old. So
Yeah. Now I just feel really old.
Every past year, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I should still feel like a kid, but I do not.
Why are the years getting so fast? Why are we getting old so quick?
I don't know, Natalie. I was just thinking
Doesn't
about
it feel
the
like
other
some kind of
day.
time warp?
Yes, I feel like things are going by so fast.
It's some kind of like thing
like
in the
my
universe.
dad used to always tell me, he'd be like, "One day time is gonna fly," and I'd be like, "You're joking. He's not joking."
Well, I saw a video about this. Somebody talking about it, and they said it's because when you're younger, a whole year, like when you're 5 years old or like even 10 years old, one whole year is like a huge chunk of your life at that point because you're so young, and so it like goes by really slow because it's like such a big chunk. But now that we're getting older, they're getting like
I'm so like
Shorter and
distraught because I feel like I'm running out of time to do the things that I want to do. Which
I
know is
also feel like I'm running out of
ridiculous.
time.
Because
But we're
I know
so
even when
young.
I'm like 50, I'm still going to be able to do things.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like this is the time in my life that I need to leave and make mistakes and get a tattoo and go crazy.
We got matching tattoos.
We do. But, Ashton, you got to get one now. If you listen to this, get the tattoo. But, do you just realize, did it just cross your mind? We can't tell you what just happened. But something just...
Let's go!
Let's keep going. Anyway.
This is the time. This is the time to make mistakes. I need to make mistakes.
We just made a mistake.
Well, if you don't shut your fucking mouth. I feel like I've made... Okay, whoa. Back that up. I was going to say, I feel like I've made no mistakes. That is a lie.
I mean, I've definitely made mistakes.
But I have not made... I've not made the right kind of mistakes. Does that make sense?
Like,
I haven't taken risks.
But to take a huge freaking risk. I don't know. I think I took my first big risk when I decided to drop out of the nursing program.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't for me, and I'm going to do, something that makes me happy.
Well, I guess I took a risk when I bought the house. Because that's a lot of responsibility.
It wasn't a risk. I mean, it wasn't a responsibility, but, I mean, it was, like, a good one. It was, like...
Oh, yeah.
It was, like,
I'm not saying I regret it.
I know.
I'm just saying, like...
Practical.
Yeah. Well...
All I've ever done in my life is try to be practical.
The more practical thing instead of buying a house would have been to stay at home and save up all that money.
Yeah, but also, you need your mental health.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm saying it's the right decision. But, like, if you just look at it, like, very...
I can't wait. Like, I feel so... I don't know how to describe it. Like, not trapped, but, like
I feel trapped.
Like, I love my family. And I love my dad. Love him. But, I don't know. It's like, I just have to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
feel that for you because your dad is awful.
Yeah.
Like, I have a great dad, and sometimes I'm still like, oh my god, I can't wait to move out.
Yeah. And I mean, I moved out, but I still work for him.
Yeah, you still see him every day.
It is not the best. That's the risk I want to take, is like leaving that job, because that job has been such a safety net. It's like, yeah, of course I'm going to have the job with my dad. I don't think he would fire me. I think he would definitely lower my fucking pay. But I don't think he would fire me. So that's like the safety net. It's like, I know at least I have a good job. But if the job is killing you, you gotta go. Because I've cried for the past 8 work days.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine. We're leaving soon.
We are.
We're leaving soon. I have a countdown on my phone.
We gotta get a thing. We should look at do things tonight.
What things?
Oh, I just farted. We should look at bands tonight.
Oh, I'm looking at vans every day.
Can I look at some of the ones that you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing about looking at vans now is that we don't know what's going to be available when we have the money. Like, we can't buy none of these right now. That's the only thing. And I, like, slacked off at looking at vans for a long time just because of that. Because it's like, what? There's really not a point, but it's fun to do. And I enjoy it.
Can I buy one for cheap that you didn't realize? You're not going to find one for cheap?
Not for that cheap.
Not for ones that are going to be, like, livable.
Yeah. I've got $4,000. You're not going to find anything below $5,000 that's, like, livable and doesn't have... You don't need to put, like, fucking parts in it.
I've got $2,000. Well,
there's so many that's, like...
25.
You'll look at them and they'll be like, oh, needs motor. Needs motor.
Well, see, I think they think that, like, rich people are going to buy this. Because they're not, like, a rich person that can just buy it and, like, fix it and do their summers in it or whatever.
Do their summers in it?
That's not what's happening here.
No, we're living.
We need a home.
I did find one with solar panels, but it was a little bit more expensive. But it already had solar panels on it.
That's nice.
Yeah. It was more than we're looking for. But
how much?
It was like 13. But we can talk them down. Mm-hmm. You never know. If it's still available when we're looking, we'll keep talking. That's okay.
We're going to get that Jackery thing anyway.
Jackery. What else am I going to talk about? Oh, let's go back to the time thing and how so much is happening and we're like old.
I'm running out of time and I feel like I'm 85.
Yeah, I want to talk about that feeling, but in a different kind of way.
Like
about it was on my list.
Trauma or
kind of like, but collective trauma. Because I saw this TikTok and it was like the 45th time I've heard someone on the news say once in a lifetime event happening in my lifetime. Think about that for a second.
That's true.
That's so true. Back in the day, you had a war, and that was it.
We've had, like, a million things. I think if a war happened in my lifetime, it might kill me at this point.
The Middle East?
You think we're gonna have a war?
That is a war.
It's happening right now?
It's been a war since, 9/11. We've had people over in the Middle East since 9/11.
I know about all that, but I didn't know they were taking...
It's like a war on terror.
Well, yeah. I didn't know that they were calling it like a war.
I mean, it's not... I mean, it is.
I don't know. It is, but they probably want to call it like a conflict, like they did Vietnam.
But it's a war.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't know why we're over there.
I don't either. We do. I don't know either.
I don't know.
What was I gonna say? Oh, it was important. What?
I was just gonna say, like, no, just keep going. Keep going.
Okay. War. Oh, a third world war?
That's what I'm talking about.
I think that would be interesting.
I think it would be. Because, it would be bad. And fear.
I feel like
I don't want to do that.
I mean, I don't want to do it.
Because we might not win. And plus, they
Oh,
might
we wouldn't win.
Huh?
We would not win.
And then they might try to draft us. And I'd have to get knocked up.
I just put all that together. God.
I swear.
I would just go in the sea. They won't find me.
No, what?
I'll just go in the ocean.
You're gonna walk into it
on a boat.
You drown yourself.
No, I won't.
They might find you. You'd be a draft dodger.
And what are they gonna do?
Put you in jail, federal prison.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, but I mean that's like the whole point of the draft. Like you have to do it.
Well, they won't do the draft again. Isn't there something in place where they can't?
But shit, they'll take it out.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And
Hello.
What? And if they do try to draft me, I will go get pregnant.
I'll just disguise myself.
Maybe not get pregnant. I'll swallow some cotton balls so I think I have like lung cancer or something.
Oh. God. Okay.
I think about this a lot.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely you could have asthma or something.
Yeah.
Technically, I have asthma.
I don't know. I'll just say. Maybe they'll just say you're too fat, and I'll be like, "Congrats."
Oh no, that's a good point.
You're not in shape, and I'll be like,
"That's a good point."
Then it's only fat people left.
Full circle. We love to see it.
Being fat has been saving my ass lately. Getting to have my vaccination early.
Oh, that did save my ass. Oh my gosh, my dad called me and he had gotten his appointment, and he was like, "You are one of the qualifiers." And at the time, I just wasn't thinking about it, and I was like, "I'm not sick or have an immune issue." And he goes, "Natalie, you're obese." And I said, "Oh, you're right." Let me get the vaccine.
So funny. I saw this thing where it was it was TikTok about what's her name, Tess Holiday, who I love, and they were like, it's a video, it's like an audio over on it, and she's like, "I love thick girls," and then this guy goes, "There's a difference in being thick and being obese," and I was like,
I saw that exact TikTok.
I was like, dude, did anybody ask you?
No.
Why are you doing this?
No one asked.
Are you a doctor? Shut the fuck up. Even if you were a doctor, she's happy. Shut the fuck up.
It doesn't need to be an issue. It doesn't need to be a discussion.
Why do people feel the need to comment on stuff like that?
Because they feel some kind of entitlement.
Nobody cares about your opinion.
Nobody cares.
About your opinion. Back to what I said about too muscular. Even if I saw a guy on Instagram and I was like, he's a little too muscular for my liking, I'm not going to comment on him because it's hateful.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say anything. Who's got the time to sit around and be hateful all the time for no reason?
Here's the thing also. Here's the thing also. It's if you, let's take your example about the muscular men. If you don't like muscular men, you're not going to be looking up muscular men. You're not going to be following muscular men to even comment on their shit in the first place.
Follow Tess Holiday just to tell her to kill herself because she's fat.
But they actually like her because why are you in her business? Why are you in anybody's business that you don't like?
That's a good point that you've made.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because she is really pretty and really confident, and she's fat. So people use that as they hate that she's confident.
Yeah, but they like it also deep down. They really do. Otherwise, get out of your business. And this is not even just about Tess Holiday or fat people or anything. This is about just anybody.
Everything.
Anybody. I am not going to be up in your business if I don't like you. Why? Well, who has got the time? I'd rather watch a fucking Squid Game and masturbate, but not at the same time.
Squid Game?
Huh?
Just Squid Game?
No, not at the same time. That's what I'm doing with my evening. You know what I mean?
Yes.
After I get off work, why would I sit on Instagram and be like...
Because people are sad. The world's full of such sad people.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I do make fun of people occasionally in my spam.
Well, sometimes they deserve it.
But I'm not like
different.
going out and being like finding them out and texting them a message and being like, oh,
you're not making fun of things that are like, what's the word? Hurtful? Not hurtful,
No.
but like
peck
issue.
twitching. I made fun of peck twitching last night because I saw a video of it and it scared me.
But that's different.
But that's also
That's
funny.
different than telling someone.
Oh yeah, it's totally
you don't know
different.
to like kill herself or something.
Yeah,
Or,
totally
like,
different. And also, my spam is very private.
You know, when she was pregnant with her second son, people would tell her all the time that she was a baby killer. She's gonna kill her baby
You told me about
because
that.
she was overweight. What?
How much you want to bet those people are like pro-life or something?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Like some just ugh.
Usually hateful people are.
Yeah. Get out of people's business.
I mean, there are lots of like liberal people who are hateful and crazy, but I mean, usually if you're talking to someone and they're like super conservative or like they're usually hateful.
Oh yeah.
That's just the truth.
Oh yes, I also agree. Look at where we're from. Look at where we are.
Oh, I hate it here.
I also
Sometimes
hate
I drive
it.
down the road and I'm like, I hate this place.
Sometimes I drive like down 27, especially when I'm driving my dog around because she likes car rides. I just look at all the restaurants and being like, this is where I live. And I cannot eat anywhere else. Because I've eaten everywhere 207 times.
That's right.
And I'm really getting sick of it.
But when we go on the road, just think about it. We can be like, you know, I really want to eat anything in the world.
Raising
just
canes.
Go. We just go there.
We can go to a restaurant halfway across the country.
If we want to.
We gotta go to Vegas and we gotta eat at the place where they got the big food.
I'll
They
do
got
it.
big waffle like the size of your face. It's so good.
I'll do it. I can do anything.
We can do anything.
I just want to encourage people to like, if you're scared to, something seems scary, but it's something you've always wanted.
You just
do
gotta
it.
do it.
I mean, especially if you're like our age and you don't have like, if you're like married with kids, that might be a little more difficult.
Yeah.
But if you're young, just
Do it.
You don't have any responsibility.
Make sure you're doing it
Safely.
in a good way.
Yeah.
Don't be too reckless, but be reckless, just not crazy. Like we gotta save up our money and stuff.
Saving.
Don't put yourself in a bad situation if you
Where
don't
you're
have
gonna
to.
be like homeless or something.
Yeah, but
At least
do
we'll
what
have
you
a
want.
van to sleep in after this.
You know, technically we will be homeless.
But not really.
Well, I mean, by the definition of it, yes.
Homeless. We have a home. It's the van. It got beds in it, and it's gonna have a TV.
It got beds.
Beds, TV, fridge. That is a home.
That's all you need. The essentials and the vibrator.
How are we gonna work around that?
I've thought about that, and I didn't want to ask you.
I was thinking about it too. How are we gonna do it? We'll have to
I
say.
don't know.
I'll say you take a walk, and then
Take a walk.
and then you say 70. You take a walk, and I'll say okay. Or maybe I'll go.
I just need 20 minutes.
I'll walk down a hill. And then I'll
Walk
pace
down a hill.
for like an hour or something and give you your space.
I just need 20 minutes.
I like to take my time.
Well, then I'll...
You can go.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I just like to take my time. It's more fun if you take your time. Okay.
I'm gonna have to be walking around probably in the fucking dark.
No, not in the dark.
For an... What are we gonna masturbate at 2 p.m.?
I mean, sure.
It's 2 p.m. You know what that is? Literally...
You
I'm
thought
so
about it?
glad
I've been thinking about it
I've
too.
thought about it many times.
And I was always too afraid to ask. And I was like, shit, we'll just ask.
Sometimes I'll think about it like after I'll be like, I'm gonna have to do this in the van. And how am I gonna do that?
We'll work it out. It's okay. We'll just give each other space.
Yeah. I'll be like, get the fuck out of here.
And I'll be like, cool, let me get my paint stuff.
We got a scheduled time.
As long as we're somewhere secluded, I don't care.
Huh?
Somewhere that's like not in. I mean, not in broad daylight in like a Walmart parking lot, but like
I could do it in the Walmart parking lot.
You could. You could.
I'm
drop
in a
the shades.
van. Yes, we'll have shades. It's not like every window's open and you can. Yeah.
Oh God.
I can do it in the Walmart.
I'm glad we're talking about this in front of
People
just
need to
God
know.
and
People
everybody.
need to know the specifics and how, because maybe
This
somebody
is
wants
how
to know
you do it.
how you live
I guess
in harmony.
I don't know. I wish there wasn't such a stigma around it.
Sitting around what? Masturbating?
Yeah.
Pulling the page.
Taking the bean, man.
I'll talk about it.
Me too. I don't care, but like a lot of people are like,
Everybody does it. Everybody.
And if you don't, you're kind of sad, probably. If you don't do that, you're probably not that happy. Unless you're like,
It's like when people,
asexual or something.
Yeah.
That's different.
It's like when people don't want to talk about like poo.
Or like periods or something.
Yeah. Honey, get over it. Move on with your life.
I think it's more like girls, though. I think men can talk about shit all they want to, but when girls are like...
Well, men, when they talk about it, they're like... That's how men sound to me.
All men sound like that to you?
99% of them, yes. Almost threw up.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about we already said what we were doing for Halloween, didn't we?
Party. We're having a party.
What are we gonna be?
Epic proportions. I'm gonna be a 20s flapper girl.
I'm gonna be someone from Squid Game
Gonna be good.
that I just started today.
Soaked my wig today.
I was gonna say soak my wiener.
No, it's still soaking. It's in the fabrics. I have a synthetic short wig. Hope I don't look like freaking He-Man. I think with all the fixins, I'm gonna look real hot. Just saying.
Fixins.
But I put it in fabric softener to make it look more like real hair.
I did not know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm. You know who found that on like cosplayers. Sorry, I know they scare you.
I appreciate them and I respect cosplayers. Sometimes they scare me.
I think
not all the time.
Not all of them are scary. Some of them are like really cool.
But to me, most of them are scary.
I saw a girl with like a giant hammer, and I was a little scared of her.
I don't enjoy it.
She was doing that like that thing on TikTok where they're like, that stuff scares the crap out of me. Why do they do that?
I don't know. And like I respect them and do what you want to, honey. Don't let me stop you. But I don't get it.
I guess that's why we're just not cosplayers.
Well, that's really fucking obvious. Yes. There were so many things on my list.
About Halloween?
No. Just to talk about.
What else should we talk about?
I don't remember. Squid Game! I want to talk about Squid Game.
Tell me about it, because I have not seen it.
Are you going to watch it?
Probably not.
Why?
I'm just really bad about watching things.
Why?
I'm just terrible at watching. Even if I start it, I probably won't finish it.
But it's good.
I know.
It's such a good show. It would be such a good show to watch together. Squid Game. Squid Game is fun to watch. Well, there's a lot of death.
Well,
Do you know what it's about?
I know it's like, this guy's like, hey, play these games and you get money. And it's like little kids games, like red light, green light. And then if you lose, you get shot.
The red light, green light is scary. There's like this big animatronic lady. And
I know,
she's like,
red light, green light.
Yeah,
And
she shoots people.
And then like you get shot if you lose.
And then the other one, spoilers alert if you haven't seen it yet. The other one, there's something called honeycomb.
Yeah, it's a candy, and you have to like get the shape out of it.
Shapes, or you get shot in the face. And then the next one is tug of war, and you're like on these two platforms that are like separated from each other, and the team that's winning is like pulling you off the platform, and you just fall. Isn't
That's
it awful?
Scary.
It's scary.
How can you look at people while you're doing that?
How can you look at people?
Like you're like looking at these people you're murdering because you're pulling them off the platform.
Oh yeah, well they all know each other. Well, not like personally, but they're staying in this like warehouse type situation, so they all like know each other.
I know there's like that one Korean supermodel that everybody's freaking out over. Isn't it? She plays the girl with like the wolf cut hair, sort of. It's like
I didn't know she was a supermodel.
Yeah, she's like a Korean supermodel. She's so pretty.
She is pretty.
She's pretty.
I like Squid Game, and if you want to watch it, you should just watch it.
I wonder what's wrong with me and why I can't watch television.
I wish I knew.
Because it's hard.
I wish.
I can't. And it bugs me because there are shows that I want to watch and I want to finish, but I can't. Unless someone's like watching it with me and making me watch it. Like, the reason that I've seen all the Marvel shows, which I love, they're so good and I want to watch all of them, is because my dad watches them with me. And every time they come on, he's like, we're watching this. And I'm like, okay, then we watch it. Because if he wasn't there to do that, then I wouldn't watch him.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sure it comes down to something. It's like something internal, some OCD, some kind of trauma, I'm sure. But I just can't. I mean, I'm really good about watching movies. And even then, I fast forward through them, and I have to stop myself and rewind because there's something wrong with me. I don't know what.
See, I feel literally take what you just said and 180 it. If I'm not watching something, like if I'm not like in the middle of a TV series, or like if I'm not watching like I watch multiple movies a day. And if I'm not doing that, I feel like I'm gonna explode.
I mean, every once in a while, I watch a lot more movies than I do TV because movies are just easier for some reason. Like, I get it. I get the whole story in one, and I don't have to. I think it's like because there's so much and there's seasons to get through. I think that's it. Well, I don't know. I watched all of Demon Slayer with no problem.
You've watched many shows with so many seasons.
Like Seinfeld. But I've always watched Seinfeld. I've always watched it with my dad.
You've watched many things.
But it's just hard.
But I don't.
It's just really hard.
But like the TV shows, they're more juicier than movies a lot of times.
I know.
Because there's more.
But it's just, I don't know. I'm just crazy.
Interesting.
I've watched all of Outlander.
How many seasons is that?
4.
What is that? What? What is that?
Outlander?
I mean, I know what it is, but
It's good.
I'm wondering why you said that specifically.
I just really like the show. I read the books too, or part of the books. I read those books. I was too young. I was like 13. Shit. I found an audiobook of the first one.
Oh,
and I listened to the
no.
whole thing in like 2 days.
Oh.
It was a lot, and I was like,
no.
I
Oh,
can't see.
no. She's did it.
What?
She's did it too young.
What? Didn't you do a lot of stuff like that? Well, not
Oh my God, I watched American Horror Story when I was like 13. And I watched The Walking Dead when I was younger than that.
That was back when I was like terrified of stuff like that. I'm just gonna, it's okay if I draw. I used to be terrified of literally everything.
Yes, you are still for a lot of things.
What?
Like TV shows.
All TV shows. I'm not scared of the TV shows. I used to be scared of everything, and now all I want to watch is horror movies.
Let's talk about our favorite scary movies because Halloween's coming up. It's spooky season, bitch.
I watched Trick or Treat last night.
How was that?
It was not bad. I mean, it wasn't. I don't think I'll watch it as a movie night. I get why it's like a cult classic, but it was very what's the word? So it was like campy horror. It was good though. I mean, if you like Halloween, I liked it. What was I gonna say? What's your favorite scary movie, Nat?
I really like Insidious.
Do that.
I really like the Conjuring movies. I really like Creep. I really like Blair Witch Project.
I was gonna say that. I love Blair Witch Project.
I really like The Strangers.
Oh my god,
It was so good.
I forgot we watched that.
It was so
The Hills Have
good.
Eyes is scary. I
Hills
didn't think
Have
it was
Eyes
gonna be
is
that
bad.
scary when we watched it. It was a whole lot to handle.
We gotta watch the original.
Which ones do I like?
What is your favorite? What's your all-time favorite? Mine's probably Insidious or Insidious 2.
All-time favorite?
All-time fave scary movie.
I don't know. This is gonna be awkward. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I liked Hellraiser a lot. I liked the first one. It was good.
Interesting choice.
I liked. Oh god.
How do you feel about Saw?
I haven't seen Saw. I've been trying to get through all like the horror movies that you're supposed to watch. I haven't seen Saw.
Saw, I enjoyed that.
I know my all-time favorite scary movie.
What?
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh,
But the
I
one-
forgot about
But
it.
the one from the 70s. Scary. It's so
that
scary.
one is so good. Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby is so good.
What's that one? Oh, I forget the name.
Wicker Man?
Yes! The Wicker Man?
But the original, not Nicolas Cage.
No. The Bees!
Nicolas Cage one is really funny.
It is bad.
Sister. He like punches her in the face.
I don't like it.
It's really funny.
Hang on. Okay,
What
we're
are we gonna
back.
talk about? What about school dances? The only school dance that you went to was that little prom that we went to?
Yes. We're talking about school dances now. Segue. What's your what tell me about it.
I mean, I hated
Funny
them.
moments, embarrassing moments.
When I won prom queen.
That's not embarrassing. kissing. That was a tender and sweet loving moment.
I was like, what the hell am I doing up here with these people?
It was awesome.
Because it was like me, and then it was like
me,
and like all the skinny girls that like campaigned, and I was like,
no, it wasn't just them. It was some other people that were unfortunately jokes.
who?
The cat lady.
She wasn't for prom. She was for oh god, what's that other one they always do? Homecoming.
Oh.
Sometimes I think about it and I wonder if I was a
Wasn't there
joke that went wrong. But I was like supposed to be the joke. But then everybody
I don't
me.
think so. Everybody loved you.
Are you sure?
Popular people loved you.
Are you sure?
Yes, they said that, and I've heard it.
Okay, that's funny. But I felt
Madison Page, I remember her coming up to me and being like, "Oh, I love her." She has a real weird country accent. She's like, "Oh, I love her." She sings.
I felt so weird about it because everybody, all the other girls that were up there, like had campaigned, especially like that Rianne girl we went to school with. And she was mad.
Well, she was also. She was ugly. Okay, listen.
She was just
God
not very
bless her.
nice. She was just not very
She
nice.
had a scowl that could fucking send you to the moon and back.
And she like campaigned, like
Campaign.
like the movies, like what you see in the movies. That girl campaigned. She was like,
Yeah.
"Vote for me. Here's a sticker. Vote for me." And we were all like, "Okay."
Get the hell out of my face.
She was very upset that I won.
She was.
And I was like, "I'm so sorry."
Did you go to homecoming?
No. Well, maybe once. I went to a homecoming once when I was like a freshman. With my cousin Jessica.
My little cousin, who is I think a sophomore in high school, just went to his homecoming. Holy fucking jeez, this camera.
Oh, you showed me pictures.
Did I?
Yeah, we were on the stairs.
He looks like an adult.
He does look like an old kid.
He looks like an adult. I didn't go to any homecomings. I only went to prom and I was offered acid and I should have taken it. And that's all I've got to say.
I wish that
Prom was weird.
it was kind of weird. I don't know. My first prom
I hated
was bad.
it.
I got my heart broken.
You did. I'm
was
so
real bad.
sorry.
And I cried.
For a long time.
It was really bad.
It was bad.
But then senior prom, and senior prom was just strange.
I was not vibing. I wasn't having a good time.
Because
Why were we all in big, ginormous circles? Do you remember that formation?
I do.
I was just like, what is this?
It's like you were in a dress, which I know now that you hated.
Oh my god! I wanted to run. I wanted to scream and run.
I'm so sorry.
Get me out of that. Ugh, my boobs look crazy.
I'm so sorry.
I remember like someone in particular that I won't name out loud because they're on here somewhere came up to me and she was like, "I didn't know your boobs looked like that." And I was like, "But she didn't mean it in a bad way."
I know who you're talking about.
She didn't mean it in a bad way. Do you? No.
No? Then it wasn't. Write it down. It's secret.
And I was like, please let me just die in a fire.
Oh no!
Yeah.
She said that. Yeah.
And I was like,
No. Oh no. That's kind of funny.
and I was like,
Bless her.
thank you.
Do you know who looked beautiful at prom?
Who?
Katie Payne. Do you remember how beautiful she looked? She had like
I don't remember.
like a rose dress, and she had like one of those like things that goes over your arms, and she looked like an old movie star. She was so pretty.
I don't remember.
And we were all like, "Oh my god, Katie!" She like came to serve.
Oh, that was gross.
She
Game
came
to serve. What are you?
I don't know.
What is your name? Michael Valentine?
What?
You know who that is.
No.
The drag man. At the drag show.
Oh.
He's gay.
Oh.
Came to serve.
Oh my god.
The other night I was doing a video. There are so many videos that I don't put on my spam that I film, but I just don't because I'm like, it's not funny. But the other night I was talking something about me being gay. Oh no, it was the peck twitching thing. I said, if you show me a video, if I was a straight woman and you showed me a video of that, I would turn gay. But I went like that and I said gay, and then I paused and I was like, I'm a homosexual. That's the homo snap.
Pictorial bouncing is kind of gross, and I don't get it.
It's weird. Phone call voice. Everyone's got one.
sound like Natalie.
Hello, my name is Natalie. How can I help you?
Well, hi there. I'm Stephanie.
It gets 10 octaves higher.
I'm like, I called that girl about a tattoo. Well, I think that's just great. I was wondering if you could maybe set up a time for me to get a tattoo sometime next week. And it sounds just like that.
You said, I've seen your art and I think it's just great.
It's funny.
Old Southern Belle.
When I go in there, I'm like, hello.
Hey, what's up? I'm here to get a tattoo.
I need to message that woman. Let's see if she messages
Where
back.
have you worked that
My father called me 4 times. Wait, where have I worked that what?
Where have you worked that you've had to answer the phone? Anywhere?
No. I mean, I worked at like... I've had to answer the phone. I worked... Everywhere I've worked, I've had to answer the phone, but not like answer phones.
Like Wendy's, you had to answer the phone?
Not at Wendy's. But at TJ Maxx, at Baxter's, at the hospital.
And how'd you talk?
Hello?
Hello?
I was like, hello?
My name is Lucy.
Your name is Lucy?
Lucy Lucille. Isn't that somebody's name?
I have no idea.
Lucille Ball. That's who I'm thinking of.
Lucille Ball.
Bitch, I love Lucy.
I thought you meant like Ball as in like the Ball family that we go to school with.
No.
I went to school with. I was like, what the freaking heck? Do you remember when we went the other night? We went to the drag show and I smelled so bad. I think I only put deodorant on one armpit.
Oh, Stephanie, I wanted to kill you. She got back in the car and then she just goes right in front of the air vent, and the smell is going all in my car. And I'll tell you when you smell bad, and you put your fucking arm up in my car, in my air vent car.
I don't usually smell bad. I think I only put deodorant on one armpit. I think that's what happened. Because I was sitting we were at the drag show and I was having a great time, and I was like, I smell somebody. It smells really bad. I think it's this man beside of me. It was me.
See, I couldn't smell you at the club, but I could smell you in the car.
I smelled bad.
When you put your fucking arm up. Who does that? Who does that? Oh, I know I stink. Let me put it up for everybody.
This is how I'm going to win a man. He's going to see this and be like, she's the one for me. She won't. And I'm lying.
She won't and he won't. Drag queens.
We love them.
Who's your favorite drag queen?
Me?
Do you have a favorite?
I mean, I like Katya and Trixie, but they're like the only ones that I watch.
Trixie and Katya.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fake. Fucking fan. We need to watch all of their show together.
I would do that.
I love it so much. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. And I like... No, I don't. I was gonna say I like Bianca Del Rio, but I don't really know much about her.
What's that?
I just know of her.
I don't know about it.
Do you like RuPaul's Drag Race? We watched it at one point.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't watch it, really.
I can't watch shows like that without you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Remember when we used to watch America's Next Top Model?
Next Top Model.
So I wish it was better. I mean,
I wish it was. Yeah.
Enjoy it so much, but they do so many problematic things on there.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch. Like I wish they would come out. I wish they'd reboot that shit. But they do
still
it.
Tyra?
No. And I love you, Tyra, but no.
You really went in on that.
No, because she just does things. She literally did blackface, and she was like, "It's cool."
Tyra Banks?
What? On her show, she put all them white girls in blackface. It was like,
I thought you meant she did it.
no, she is black, not Tyra Banks. No. Not her.
We have to cut the cameras because Tyra Banks is black.
No, she didn't do blackface.
But she did put.
She was like, "You guys are gonna be Michael Jackson." She put
Yeah.
like 10 white girls in blackface.
That was so bad.
And everybody was like, She's like, "This is totally fine."
Who would host America's Next Top Model?
I don't know.
If not Tyra.
I mean, it's not just that. Like the way that
No, I mean she's problematic.
like plus size girls were treated, but they weren't even plus size. They never had any actual plus size women on America's Next Top Model.
We were rooting for you. We were. all rooting for you.
I don't know. And like that Janice chick who was so hateful.
Oh,
they were
she
just,
was
like,
such
she would
a
say
bitch.
such awful things, and they'd be like, "Oh well." And like all kinds of people have come out and said things that like it was so weird and awkward on the show, and they what's that guy? Mr. J, but not Miss J, Mr. J. He was like, things were weird and things were awkward. And the black face thing was really bad. But I didn't feel like I could say something.
I did not hear him say that.
I made a big post about it.
Interesting.
And then everybody was like, Tyra should probably apologize. But then she said something, but she was like, well, this happened. And yeah, it happened. She didn't actually apologize.
All right. Thank you, Miss Tyra.
I mean, she's kind of insane also.
What if Wendy Williams hosted America's Next Top Model? Can you imagine?
It would be so bad because she would. I feel like Wendy Williams and Tyra Banks are just as crazy. I feel like they're both.
I think Wendy Williams is crazier.
But they give me the same energy.
They give me similar energy, but I think Wendy Williams will go the extra mile. I think she will cross that line. Not that Tyra didn't, but I feel like Wendy would be like, instead of just doing like crazy shit like in the photo shoots, she'd get up there and she'd be like,
Wendy Williams is insane. She's really funny.
She'd be like, we only can bark in this episode. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know who would host it. Someone that's...
Ryan Seacrest, because he hosts everything?
Well, not Ryan Seacrest.
I used to think he was so famous, and he's just really not.
I'm trying to think. Who would host it? Somebody cool.
Bella Thorne.
Absolutely not.
Us.
Oh, hey.
We're famous.
We can only plus size girls. I'm kidding. That's mean.
I'll say it, only plus size girls.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like someone.
If you can't grab it, there ain't enough there.
That's the theme song for our Next Top Model.
It's like the theme song for my life.
You can't.
If you can't grab it, there's not enough
I'm trying to think of
there.
someone who was in like the fashion industry that would be a good job. That would do a good job.
None of them.
None of them.
No, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about the fashion industry.
I don't know. I just
Louis Vuitton.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Tyra can host it. She didn't do a bad job hosting it.
Well, she was kind of fucking nuts.
She was crazy. I think mostly what I had a problem with was just like the things that she just let happen, and she was like, absolutely fine. And
Absolutely.
not absolutely fine, Tyra.
No. Who would be a good host?
I don't know.
This is a good question that I need an answer to.
Miss J can host it.
I mean,
she
yeah.
needs to be the host.
Yeah.
And the judge, because I love Miss J.
What about Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep? We just have Twiggy be the host.
Twiggy, quirky body. She got a quirky body.
I love when we quote America's Next Top Model. People are like, "What are you talking about?"
What was that thing about the knee?
Go bust your chin.
Go bust your chin.
She can be the host.
Sure. What's her name?
Renee. No, not Renee. What is her name? It's something like that, though.
Renee.
No, it's not Renee. Oh no, Renee. I love her. She had a gap in her teeth.
Yeah.
What was her name? She's like one of the most famous people.
Dementia.
Danielle. Danielle can host it. She was one of my favorite people that was ever on there. She had the gap. She was in one of the earlier seasons.
Harry Styles' mother, Anne.
Or just Harry Styles.
She goes to Anne.
Does she still make that show? Does Tyra Banks still make that show?
I don't know.
I think she does. But
I mean, if it's...
She was making it recently because now
Yeah.
they're boys and girls.
Yeah.
You know, maybe things are better on the show now because I haven't watched it since the early 2000s.
I don't know.
When it was very bad.
I don't
In a
know.
lot of ways.
I don't want to watch it.
That show was, I mean, I loved it and I was like, oh, I love like the photo shoots and everything, except for when they did the Michael Jackson. But she did it multiple times. It wasn't just Michael Jackson. Was it?
It was a lot of
Remember the
people.
one they were like, oh, I remember what it was. She was like, you guys are going to be different ethnicities for this.
I remember that.
And they made it like one white girl was Chinese and one white girl was like Nigerian. And it was really bad.
Oh. How can that come out of your mouth and you think that that is a good idea still? Even if like she had, this is just like for an example. Let's just say she just read a script. Like maybe she didn't make the decisions. Maybe somebody higher up in the hierarchy of American
But it's Tyra's show.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Like, let's say that it wasn't her idea. If you read that off of a script
and you don't say anything
and
about
you don't say cut the cameras, this is it.
Cut the cameras.
Then you're just as big as the problem, even though it wasn't her idea anyway. Selfless Tyra Banks.
No, it wasn't Tyra Banks.
It was Tyra.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. It used to make me feel like I love the photo shoots, but then I'd feel so bad about myself because they'd have girls that were like, "You're the plus size girl for this
and
season."
they're like
a size 10,
3 pounds heavier than the other girl.
Size 10, size 12, and I was like, me, a 13-year-old who was bigger than a size 12 at the time. I was like, well, shit. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that say about me?
Yeah.
Because they were like, the world isn't ready for a plus-size model to win America's Next Top Model. There's no room in fashion for plus-size women. Janice, what's her fucking face, said that shit, and I was like, 11-year-old me was like, well, great. Guess I can never do the things I want to do.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That it had an impact.
It did.
I'm sorry.
Deep impact.
That sounds like a video game.
I think people. It's actually a movie about a thing. It's a movie about
porn?
No.
Deep impact.
I'm in it. No, no,
I'm in it.
It's a movie and it's about a oh my god, a meteor and coming and hitting meteors. But like, I think people didn't realize. They still don't realize what things like that do. People are like, oh, you have to be tougher. Well, why don't you just not say things that damage, especially young girls? It's always young girls getting damaged.
It always is. That was kind of funny the way you said that.
It's always young girls.
It's always young girls getting damaged. Is that the fucking title?
It is. I mean, people are always like picking us apart from like such a
the
young
time
age.
that you're fucking born. Oh, she was 11 pounds
Oh
and little fat butt.
Did someone say that to you?
Someone's always
11
saying
pounds.
that to me.
I was always freaking fat. From the time of birth, my mother had to have a C-section because I physically would not fit out of her cooch.
My mother had to have a C-section because we were both dying. It's fine.
Oh my god.
One of us is alive. Did you think there was a shark in the pool when you were little?
Yeah. Well, my mom's dead. Shark in the pool.
Did you think there was a shark at the other end?
Sometimes I was falling.
I was so scared.
Always.
Unless there was somebody in there with me.
Me and my cousins used to make the pool a whirlpool. We'd like swim in circles and then circles until it was literally a whirlpool.
Yeah, I know what the fuck that is.
Did you do that?
Not by myself. That's a lot of work.
Oh.
Writing is fun.
Writing?
Here, look at my phone.
Who texts you?
Writing is fun.
What?
That is my notification.
Oh.
I don't write anymore.
Why not?
Because I don't have the time or the motivation.
When we get in the car. Van. When we get in the van.
Oh my god!
I shall call my father on live air.
No!
I'm not gonna do it.
What does he need, Stephanie?
He probably just wants to know where I am. I'll text him.
My lord. We're done here.
Are we really?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't keep track of the time, but I think we're
Let's go
done.
back and hit the points that we've made.
Shark in the pool.
Shark in the pool.
Fat people are awesome.
Tyra Banks should not host a reboot.
Adele was always hot.
That's right.
What's the other points? Phone voice. Everyone's got one.
And pectoral jumping is scary.
Pectoral jumping. Jumping? Are they jumping rope?
They're like dum, 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 dum. Scary.
Okay. Plug your thing.
Follow me on Instagram at peak_curiosity.com. I've got to text my father.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at A Good Podcast 69. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're putting out the content. Okay, come on now, people. It's called Nat and Steph. Subscribe, watch our videos, and go buy our merch. We've got shirts, we've got hats, shorts, t-shirts. I already said that. Stickers, backpacks, cups. We got it all. And tune in next time on A Good Podcast. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good time.
You too.
I was talking to them.